Alright, brother, hold up. It's the man of knowledge coming at your way. Check it in, check it out, man. Peace. So, yo, I was here looking at this Forensic Files episode, obviously. Hey, yo, man. Hey, yo, for all you brothers, I don't care. Look, I usually talk to the so-called black man, but I want to talk for all men right here for a minute. Because this is about masculinity, period. Have some dick control. It ain't worth dying. It ain't worth killing another man over no ass. Okay? It just ain't worth it. I ain't come here to talk about no holidays. I can give two fucks about that. I could just eat your turkey dressing and sweet potato pies and all the other shit, macaroni and whatever have you, and I roll the fuck on, man. Okay? I'm not highly invested in this.
Damn.
But look, man, I'm gonna do this video real quick and just show y'all something. Here, man, he done set up and got murdered in his own shop over some ass, some hookers. I'm gonna just show y'all what he do.
Another statement. All those forensic entities came back to haunt Eddie big time.
Eddie Sater was convicted and sentenced to 232.
Sater was a captain.
Alright, now check this out.
Was dead in a Michigan junkyard.
In his own junkyard.
Clues or forensic evidence at the scene. But computer forensic experts found evidence of a crime that had everything. Sex, lies, and a videotape.
Look at this shit. Homeboy wasn't playing no games when that motherfucker had Sonny. Motherfucker say, hey, he don't want no PG shit. That motherfucker say, hey man, I want rated R.
1999, Chuck Miller got a frantic call from his sister-in-law. His brother, Bruce, was missing. Bruce hadn't come home for dinner, and he wasn't answering his telephone at work. Chuck drove out to his brother's
Well, he probably didn't come home for dinner because he was already full.
junkyard to look for him.
The door was shut.
Y'all know that song? Y'all know that country song? Not a country song, blues song. It go like, everything I like to eat starts with a piece. Here you go. Everything I like to eat starts with a piece.
The door walked in and hollered his name. He wouldn't answer. And we walked around the corner of the day.
Pizza. Potatoes. Popcorn. Motherfucker said. Pot roast.
He was laying on the floor.
Plums. Peaches. I love them all. Boutte. Pecans. Pussies. I'm gonna leave it alone, man.
Bruce Miller was dead of a gunshot wound to his chest.
Look at that.
The phone receiver was near his head. Bruce normally kept around $2,000 in his front shirt pocket to make change for his customers. That money was missing.
Hey man, let me say something. Don't never carry cash on you in public. Don't never carry cash on you in public, man. I'm gonna tell you, not that amount, not that much amount. If you gonna have it on you, man, have it somewhere where don't nobody see you. Motherfucker be like, okay, cute. I see you ain't got no money. Yeah, I sure don't.
The motive appeared to be robbery.
$2,000 cash in the pocket would look good to a lot of people in the area.
We just thought it was just a random. Someone just walked in and shot him because he always kept money in his front pocket.
He always kept money in his front pocket, bruh. You asking to get your ass blasted. I'm gonna keep it smooth, simple, and real with you. That's just like telling somebody your address out on social media. You waiting for somebody to come see you and peel your head. You waiting. And they gonna serve you right.
That money.
It just appeared to be a...
Yes, people knew he had money. Why? Because he kept it in his front pocket. Now, ain't that dumb? It ain't your birthday, man. And look, I've never been a fan of that. When it's your birthday, get you a paper clip and stab money on your shirt. I've never been a fan of that crap. I'm gonna just be plain, smooth, simple with you and honest. I've done it before, but I was like 5, 6. That was my first and only time doing it. I'm not a fan of that. But anyway.
Another robbery, another day in Flint.
Oh, this is Flint, Michigan. No wonder. No, no wonder. You know, Flint, Michigan be having a lot of problems, man. I think you know how everybody love to say Detroit worse than Flint. Detroit is the worst state in Michigan. Yeah, it's the most popular city in Michigan, and you could arguably say it's the most troublesome. But then if it ain't that, you might well say Flint, because I swear you hear the most about Flint, man. Flint ain't got good water. What else wrong with Flint? I heard all type of shit.
Criminalists from the Michigan Crime Lab used one-sided tape to collect possible evidence from Bruce's shirt.
I swear, man, it's something else I realized too. These damn states that start with M ain't they don't be on no I mean they be on some bull. Michigan, Mississippi, Maryland. Man. Now I can't say nothing about Minnesota. Cause I don't know nothing about Minnesota. Just be real.
The tape lift that I took from this particular victim only had his own head hair on it. There was nothing foreign that was determined on the tape lift.
And there were other signs that this crime scene was a little too clean.
We're talking about a business that hadn't been cleaned and probably since it opened. We're talking grease, oil, everything that leaves a good latent print, a good boot impression.
So he knew what to touch, what not to touch.
Mm-hmm.
Might have even taken other protective measures in order for him not to be found.
It was also troubling that Bruce was on the phone when killed. But to whom was he speaking?
No one's called us in.
Probably one of them bros on that that was helping him shoot that porn film the other night. That bro said, hey, she probably called and said, look, tonight I want to watch 50 Shades of Grey. Oh. That's what happened.
I was on the phone with Bruce Miller and I heard a gunshot. There's no latent prints. There were no bloody prints.
Homie got distracted and so he got his head peeled.
No money falling where they were in a hurry to get it out. Why the pocket wasn't ripped when they're taking the money out.
Bruce Miller was 48 years old. 6 months earlier, he married 28-year-old Cherie, and he was about to adopt her 3 children.
By all accounts, seemed to be a very hardworking.
So basically, he was about to play stepdaddy. Hey, brothers, look, man. I'll be out here playing no stepdaddy, man. Look, I know it may sound harsh because look, I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I'd have been stepfathered. Okay? Numerous times. I think I'll be honest with you, about once, twice, maybe thrice. Look, the point is, I respect it, but to a certain degree, just stop. Don't do it. But then again, don't listen to me. Oh no, don't listen to me. Do you? If it suits you, it makes you happy, go ahead. Hell, whatever, man.
Kind of mellow guy who, took a chance with marrying Sherry Miller and her kids and taking on that load, as well as having 2 jobs, working at General Motors, as well as running a junkyard.
According to friends and family, it was a happy marriage.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Damn happy marriage. Ain't no damn happy marriage.
She would talk to them at length about Bruce Miller. How it was the best thing that ever happened to her. How he was a good lover.
I see why they say marriage is a business. Because think of it like this component. 1 minute it's up, next minute it's down. Same thing with businesses. Your business may be popping, but understand, man. Hey, yo, Your business gonna be down. Gonna have a break. Gonna have a it's gonna hit a stoop in the process in the long run sometime. Same thing with your YouTube channel. Hey yo man, certain videos gonna get hell of attention. Then you got your videos that ain't gonna get no attention. You understand? Anyway.
How kids endear to this.
And then on top of that, what you do, she got to be able to be willing to do it back. And what you do, and what she do, you got to be willing to do it back. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all got to invest in each other. And serve your right to the Most High. Now, if you can't do that, then hey, I'll get them divorce papers going to come out. Now, your woman want to get the last word and rip and run and fuss and talk. Look, I come from a matriarchal home, man. Let me tell you something. Women got to have something to talk about. I'm talking from experience. I ain't just saying that because I heard of Steph Cole say that, or MJ Get It Right, or all these little dating coaches. I'm saying that, man, because that's what I see. That's what I know. Women got to have something to talk about for the most part. Everything be cool, calm as hell. Me, I'm a cool, calm, collective guy. But by the time you turn around, get somebody go, fuck it. Anyway.
There's an older gentleman about the young woman, and he.
And look, that picture. Did you see that picture? What was she in it? Swimsuit. Man, y'all got to pay attention to these things, man. Now, if she take a picture like that, I don't know what that was why she was with him or without her. Now, could you imagine if this was 2020 and she posted on her Instagram page, her Facebook page? That'd be a sign of disrespect to him. That shows she don't respect you. Most brothers don't understand. Most brothers go right up under these bitches pages and go straight to the comments and say, "That's my baby." And same time she be running around here sucking. Y'all know.
Treated her like a princess.
Cherie had been at home.
Yeah, you treat her like a princess.
Hello?
In other words, you put her on a pedestal.
No.
You treat her, and when you treat her like a celebrity, she'll treat you like a fan.
Penny in the iron.
All day with her children and several friends, and wasn't considered a suspect. But she had a pretty good idea of who might be responsible. She
Maybe you?
told detectives that one of her former boyfriends, John Hutchinson, owed her husband several $1,000s.
Why is that?
Bruce had run-ins with John in the past, arguing over him stealing auto parts from the business late at night, and they argued just recently over a sale of a $20 tire to John Hutchinson's stepson.
So you telling me her former best friend, her ex, and her current man worked at the same place? Talking about, and they fighting over auto parts? Fuck out of here! I doubt that. They probably arguing about who make her come quicker. I don't know.
Hutchinson claimed he was at home alone at the time of the murder.
I bet he was.
It was an alibi that couldn't be corroborated. It would take a second death before detectives would get to the truth.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because bottom line, a lot of these detectives don't know shit. That's where that come from. Understand? Brothers gotta understand, man. Y'all cats gotta understand, man. These people ain't your friends out there, man. Killing. Look, this what we call the straggle daggle, aka simp. Killing you over a damn woman. A woman that ain't even his. Now, do we know that yet? No. But we are about to find out.
John Hutchinson emerged as a key suspect in junkyard owner Bruce Miller's murder. Hutchinson agreed to take a lie detector test.
I bet he felt like hell.
He collapsed during the examination.
What you collapse for, man? What you collapse for?
Hutchinson had some kind of episode where he ended up going to the hospital, but apparently he was pretty stressed out by this polygraph, which he did
Right, he had a mental breakdown. Sad.
not pass.
But police needed more evidence than a polygraph. The autopsy revealed Bruce had been killed with a 20-gauge shotgun. In a search of Hutchinson's home, police didn't find a 20-gauge shotgun, bloody clothing, or the missing money.
The feeling was he had probably done it. We've exhausted all of our leads. This is our best prime suspect. What are we doing? What can we do differently to make
All right, brother, hold up anyway.
so we can get the truth?
Weeks went by, then months. There had been no new leads in the case. But something unusual happened 700 miles away in Kansas City, Missouri. A former homicide investigator named Jerry Cassidy was found dead in his home. His gun still in his hand.
Oh, really?
There was a Bible in his lap, divorce papers were on his desk, and a report showing he had recently been treated for depression.
Look, once again, I speak off perspective. Depression, when you think about it, just be honest, depression shouldn't even exist. Because 90% of everything out here, man, in life, in general, it's a mind thing. Understand? Look, I'm going to be real with you. I had depression, silent depression, back in 2018. Nobody knew nothing about it. And I wasn't going to tell nobody. But anyway,
In a trash can.
I overcame it by my damn self. Well, I'm not going to say by myself, because I did have the Most High. But as far as a physical human being aspect, I was all I had, man. That's why I be telling y'all, you can roll with whoever you want. You got your people out here who are so-called real, and you got your people out here that'll show you on a daily basis that they fake as hell. But anyway, no matter who you roll with, understand you are all you have. I don't bite my tongue for nobody, man. I used to have certain people I hold back. I don't hold back for nobody, man. Cause I done seen too much. Anyway, I still got a whole lot more to see.
Outside the home, police found a videotape marked Jerry's eyes only.
I know what's going on. He he had a Bible because he was looking, probably seen some scriptures about the woman, and then he looked at this sex tape, this so-called sex tape, and seen that it was his wife getting back shots from another man, and it's probably was this dude that got killed over here on his other side. That got killed in his shop. I bet you. Once again, that's what I predict. I'm not saying I know. But you know what would be the best thing for us to do? To find out.
It appeared to be a home video of a woman dancing seductively.
Definitely a seductive tool, something you would send a guy that you're trying to seduce.
Friends told police they thought the woman on the tape was Jerry's girlfriend who lived in Flint, Michigan, and that her name was Cherie. When investigators called police in Flint, they knew just who they were talking about.
It was like getting hit upside the head.
So that was her. Once again, look, man. If you get married in 2020 from here on out, it's something wrong with you. Once again, look. When us content creators talk, we talk from perspective. You do what you want to do, man. Hey, if I really wanted to, I'd get married. But it gotta be a woman who's worthy. She gotta show me. Because what I do is gonna be automatic. She's gonna show me what she gonna be bringing forth to the table. Is she willing for it to listen? Is she willing for it to obey, submit? What have you? Can she abide? She can't, okay then, that's fine. I'm not gonna wake her up in the morning and put a gun to her face. I tell her to leave. She can't leave my house? Okay then. I got something that's gonna make her leave. Get her the divorce papers. I don't know. She put her hands on me. Okay, then. Then that point forward on, now we may have to go to plan B.
In shock, it's like, I can't believe it. She do it to me. Sure.
Oh, I can. I can. I most definitely can.
Miller was brought into police headquarters for questioning.
She claimed that she did not even know Jerry Cassidy.
Oh, that's bullshit. You knew exactly who Cassidy was.
This is an audio recording of the actual interrogation.
Did you ever send naked pictures of yourself to Jerry?
Oh, go ahead and lie. Go ahead and lie. You better be glad. You better be glad it's 2020, but it wasn't 2020 here. Because you know how many memes would be of your ass right now if this was something popular. But in 2020, man, be real with you. What's really popular nowadays? I mean, we just see the same thing, just come from different people.
Did you ever send Jerry films of you naked?
Oh yeah, go ahead and lie. And you sitting right here.
Me naked? No, I didn't.
Oh, You sitting right here lying, and they have tapes. They got the tape right there in front of you.
I did not.
Yeah, in other words, you for the streets. Shout out the Future real quick.
Showed her that we had this videotape of her for Jerry Cassidy, written right on the tape for Jerry's eyes only. She went from not knowing Jerry Cassidy to turn around, I know him, but he's crazy.
Oh, you see. No, he's crazy. The broad's in here digging in her ass playing with a little pussy. And he's crazy. Well, if he's crazy, ma'am, then what is that you? See? That's a part of not taking accountability for your actions, sweetheart. You can miss me with that bull. You know what you did. You crazy too. Cause you're sitting up here married and you're cheating on your husband. Right? Oh man.
Isn't it true that you were in a physical relationship with Jerry?
Maybe I'm lying.
No, I'm talking.
You don't have a physical relationship with nobody online. You said, no, I'm talking about in person. Of course, that's the only way you do physical. What the hell can somebody do to you online? Come on now.
In person.
No.
In person.
No.
Bull.
Cherie said she met Jerry Cassidy in a computer chat room.
Just messing around. I mean, I mess around online all the time just to figure out something new to do.
Oh, do you? So basically, you was OnlyFans before OnlyFans.
I mean, everybody does it.
No, every hoe does it. But go ahead.
Computer forensic experts.
When I'm online, all I'm doing is trying to find information, or I'm just trying to promote my 2 YouTube channels, which is this one and my other one, my main one. I don't give a fuck about showing my muscles off or showing my dick. I don't care about none of that. You feel me? Understand? But anyway.
Confiscated Cherie's computer as well as Jerry Cassidy's. And what they discovered inside answered some important questions, but raised many others.
This is one of the most bizarre cases I've handled in the 10 years I've been dealing with the subject matter. There was deception. There was a love triangle. Whenever there's an internet connectivity issue that relates to a murder case, of course it's going to be sexy.
Things were starting to get interesting.
They sure were. I mean, well, at least for Jerry. But anyway. You see, man, this right here, what we be talking about. This right here, what I be saying. See, man, you put your trust in a woman 100%, you're gonna get hurt. Matter of fact, put your trust in 100%, trust in anybody, you will get hurt. I don't care who it is. You can love people. You can do right by people. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Hell, honestly with you, I want to do right by people. I really do. I've always been that way. I just have. But I can tell you another thing. When somebody shows you their true colors, you believe them. Imagine your wife sitting here showing her titties to some man and then talking about, oh, well, he's mental ill, that he need help, and he's crazy. He kept stalking me. If I just gave it to him just so he could hush. No, you just confirmed your whoredom, baby. It's okay. And you ain't gotta go nowhere, but you gotta leave here. Simple as that. So go and get your shit and get and just roll. Oh man. I didn't ask for no marathon. I'm probably not gonna be paying no attention to that anyhow. But anyway. Yeah, man. But you're 100% trusting these bras if you want to.
Police said Cherie Miller's computer and the one used by her suspected lover, Jerry Cassidy, to an expert in the new field of computer forensics.
I get the stuff that's been deleted. I get the space that's unused by the computer. I get everything. And that's what I examine as a computer forensic specialist.
Forensic computer specialists can also gain access to password-protected accounts on a hard drive.
Or them hard drives got all the information you need now.
Into Jerry's and Cherie's.
That's real talk. Hey, look, man, you can't be out here doing dirty online and then thinking ain't nobody gonna never find out. Somebody know. Somebody know you. Somebody I know in real life know I got a YouTube channel. They know I got 2. But they ain't gonna subscribe. They ain't gonna like. They ain't gonna comment. No, they not. Of course.
Private files.
I believe we have like 300-400 bookmarks, fragments that I had found that
But that's a different scenario.
were relevant. There were probably thousands of hits on her name on just the Cherie 1013.
God almighty dogs.
Investigators found incriminating evidence on Jerry's computer and in his private papers. It was an instant message conversation in which Jerry and Cherie discussed murder.
I'll call Bruce at 5 p.m. and tell him to call when he's leaving. Jerry, I'm scared. Is the gun loud? It's deer hunting season here.
Inside would be best, muffled.
Pull up to the left of the building, right to the door. He'll stay at the desk inside. Take his wallet. Take the whole thing.
And that's your wife. That's your wife. Hey, yo, bruh. But that's wifey, though. Right. Huh. Imagine your wife doing you this dirty for no reason. What was her reason of doing her husband like this? See, this is what I get tired of. I get tired of society acting like women can't do men wrong, too. Because that's a lie. I get tired of the society acting like women can't hurt men, too. Now, on a physical aspect, yes. Actually, she can. If she using a weapon. Because 9 out of 10, ain't no woman out here finna whoop no man ass fist to fist.
There was discussion about pull the car up, I believe it was to the right side of the door of the office to the
That's why they have to plot murder and all this and that. But then as soon as you touch her booty, here she go, oh, toxic masculinity. Get the fuck out of here.
car's place, because then when you open up the driver's side door of the car, it would help hide the gun in your hand as you stepped out and went towards the front door of the business.
Exactly. So baby girl knew her stuff. Good job.
Did Cherie with this computer message?
I'm telling you here, I have an email that lays it out right here in front of me about how you and Jerry Cassidy planned his murder. That's right. Okay, why would Jerry even think about changing it?
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense.
Why you getting all emotional? Why you sitting there fussing? Are you about to have a mental breakdown too? Temper tantrum or something? I think you are. You know why? Because you done been had. You done been found out. That's why.
I don't have a clue.
You don't have a clue, but they got you on tape. You the reason OnlyFans is today.
Because he was mad because I wouldn't have nothing to do with him.
I'm sure you did.
Cherie said the instant messages were forged. Officials at AOL confirmed that this was a possibility.
Hey, go back to that real quick.
Possibly.
Hey, yo, go back to that.
Were forged. Officials at AOL.
Check that out. Triangle with the eye. It has America.
Possibly.
It had America written on it. Illuminati or something?
Could have been edited, but I couldn't say. In fact, it was authentic and did come through the American Life Service in its exact form.
It was very important for us to think.
And by the way, the Illuminati eye. Do you know where that comes from, right? That comes from the crap. Yeah, that comes from the Eye of Horus. But anyway, go ahead.
Basically, back off this instant message and show that there was a relationship and show how she got Jerry Cassidy to kill her husband.
Under court order, AOL released information regarding Cassidy's and Cherie's computer activity.
Wow.
AOL verified that Jerry and Cherie were both signed onto the AOL service on the same day, at the same time, and for the same length of time as the instant message indicated.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna keep it a stack. Technology was now I'm assuming this was like late 90s, early 2000s time, right? Exactly. It was because it said in 1999 that's when it all started. So 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. This is the year I was born, 2004. Look, yeah, that's what technology back then. It was a little bit of technology back in the early 2000s. Hell, just say the decade 2000s. That's when technology was kind of, making its mark. But even then, in the early 2000s, technology was not even as close as being advanced as it was, as it is, or as it was in the 2010s. It's not nearly advanced as what it will be in the decade of 2020s, of the 2020s. Watch what I tell you. They're actually trying to make that our future. If you don't think technology ain't about to become the biggest role of the way we live, particularly in America especially, you got another thing coming.
Cherie.
That's the point of COVID. But I'll explain that soon, one day.
Also took steps to cover her tracks.
A day and a half after the killing of her husband, she calls America Online to change her first and last name.
Not smart.
Change her street address, city, state, and zip code. After she learned of the suicide of Jerry Cassidy, she did the same thing.
So imagine doing all that and don't even move nowhere. Oh boy.
Jerry's home computer showed hundreds of emails from the screen name Cherie 1013 that had been deleted.
The data is still there until such time as the computer needs to write something new, and the computer says, oh, that spot's open, I'll write it there now.
Among a stack of papers on Cherie's computer desk, investigators found the name John O'Connor, which was misspelled, and a telephone number in Cherie's handwriting. In the instant message which Cherie claimed was a fabrication, Jerry wrote, "If anything happens to me, call him, John O'Connor," with the same misspelling and his telephone number, which was also incorrect.
It certainly corroborates the fact that they had been communicating in that instant message.
It was 1 in 2 quintillion chances that alone could have happened by coincidence. That's 19 zeros after the 2.
The forensic computer analysis also revealed the motive for the murder. In a moment, how Cherie Miller managed to fool a seasoned homicide investigator.
Oh, don't worry, she'll have her day. She gonna have her day, sir. Hey, man. You got to be very, very precise of how you move out here in this world, man. Very precise. I'm young. Look, I don't know it all. Be honest with you. Yeah, like I said, I'm young. I don't know it all. Whatever, though.
Forensic computer experts found proof that Cherie Miller and Jerry Cassidy conspired to kill Cherie's.
Anyway.
It was like reading a diary of the relationship. It showed her saying things to this guy that really kind of bring his blood to both a sexual and emotional boil, to really bring him into her and her world as she was showing it to him.
Showing him what?
A month after Cherie's marriage to Bruce Miller, she met Jerry Cassidy in an America Online chat room. The two struck up a friendship. Jerry was going through a divorce.
Oh, boy.
Eventually, they met face to face and became lovers.
Hmm.
When the two were apart, Cherie kept the spark in their relationship by sending Jerry erotic pictures of herself through email. She also recorded the videotape, later found by investigators in Jerry's trash.
What you throwing in the trash for?
At one point, Cherie told Jerry she was pregnant with twins and that Jerry was the father.
Here we go.
Though she had had her tubes tied years earlier.
So if your tube's tied, then how you pregnant? Your tube's tied, you can't get pregnant. Makes no sense. So basically, you self-deteriorating yourself. Okay.
A picture of a positive pregnancy test she had taken from a friend and sonograms of a fetus, which were actually taken 5 years earlier of her son. Cherie claimed her.
So basically, that's an old pregnancy test. And she talking about the son that she had already had years ago, one of her children. Boy, I tell you.
Husband Bruce was a member of organized crime, a drug dealer, and was physically abusive towards her. There was no evidence that any of this was true. She claimed Bruce had beaten her so badly that she miscarried Jerry's unborn twins.
No, because you never had twins. That's what it all come down to. You never had, you was never pregnant. Your tube's tied, how you gonna get pregnant? Make it make sense, baby. Anyhow.
Cherie emailed Jerry pictures of her bruised and battered body, a feat she accomplished with makeup.
Any broad sit up there and do herself with makeup and then talk about, oh, I got beaten. I let you know I let you know from the go she mentally messed up. She mentally sick. She cold-hearted, cold blood, will do anything to see blood come out you. Maybe because she wasn't raised right. Because that's all she knows is evil stuff. She don't know real love. She don't want it. Especially if you're talking about bras in the late 2010s and the early 2000s. And I'm sorry. And this coming up decade, what we in here now, 2020.
Very ploddingly created an artificial universe to cause this guy to believe that he would be doing the quote-unquote right thing to come and murder Bruce Miller.
He couldn't
So what did you have this man to murder your husband for?
see what the truth was.
And he's such of a simp. That's what he does.
Anymore, and what was a lie. He was going to be the white knight for Cherie Miller.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Did you hear him? He said he decided he was going to be the White Knight. And White Knight for what?
He was gonna kill the dragon.
And see, that's a lot of things black men have problems with. Now, I know this don't have nothing to do with black folks here. We talking about two Caucasians here. No offense. Whatever. Anyway. So, but that's the problem thing with a lot of men in general. Okay, we're going to leave race alone for the night. Look. It's a problem the so-called men, a lot of so-called men have problems with. They want to be white knights, saviors, to the goddesses. You God, baby. Shh.
Claim his property.
That's not his property. But then you know what they say. One man's trash is another man's pleasure. Look, I don't buy that. Trash is trash.
In an instant message, Jerry and Cherie made plans for the murder. Cherie said she would keep her husband on the phone while Jerry went in to kill him. Telephone records confirmed this is precisely what happened. Jerry's experience as a homicide detective meant he could commit the crime while leaving no forensic evidence behind. Just a few weeks after Bruce's murder, Cherie double-crossed Jerry.
Of course she would.
She stopped answering his calls and emails, and she found another boyfriend.
I think he was grief-stricken. What have I done? What has she led me to do? And for what? She didn't give a darn about me.
She absolutely didn't.
Among Jerry's personal papers was a suicide note addressed to his parents. It was painfully obvious Jerry still believed most of Cherie's lies. He beat the...
So she got... Let me get this straight. So did she have a man kill her husband, sold him a dream, manipulation, manipulation tactics, got this man to set up to kill her husband, and now got this man to kill himself because she sold him a dream. See, bro, that's the stuff these hoes do. These harlots, it's what they doing. Basically, just got her husband murdered for no reason. Got her husband murked for no reason, and then here it is. Got a man finna sit up here and murk himself. Man, well, if that's the case, he might as well go ahead and do that then, so, because he already in hell anyway. Talking about I have been so stupid. Can you see it right there? Wait, his letter? Brother, you beyond stupid. And look, I'm not the type of guy who likes to shame nobody. I believe if you can't shame yourself, it don't matter. If you ain't shaming yourself, it don't matter. What is what? Okay? But anyway.
Killed my baby. I'm sorry, Mom. These were my babies. I loved them. I wanted them. I drove there and killed them.
But Jerry finally realized he had been used.
Of course you have.
I was so blind and so stupid and so...
You know why?
much in love.
Hup. That's why. Because you was in love. Look, brother. You gonna love somebody, love them from afar. Love them from distance. Don't sit up here and waste your time talking about in love. Because you ain't doing nothing but setting yourself for something. For some place you ain't trying to go.
Little did I know she never meant any of it. She just wanted all her money and no more husband. Cherie was involved and helped set it up. I have all the proof. She'll get what's coming.
Yeah, but you gonna get what's coming too because of her. You know what they say? If I go down, you gonna go down with me.
There was no doubt, Jerry said he did it. Jerry did it. There was no making it up. Jerry wasn't that type of individual that he'd pull somebody's leg like that, especially in a situation like this. He wasn't going to shoot himself and then leave this for somebody if it wasn't true.
In December 2000, Cherie went on trial for murder and conspiracy. The forensic computer...
Ain't it wild? Because, speaking of that, and look, I know this is off topic and ain't really all that important, but you think about all these years, 2000, 2001, you know, the last 20 years, basically, last 2 decades. It's crazy. It's been 2 decades already. It's like 2000 is the least year I ever hear anybody say something about. Like, yeah, back in 2000, this happened. Yeah, back in 2000, I was here. I always hear somebody say 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, or 6, or 7. Any year but 2000. But anyway.
Analysis was the state's primary evidence.
Did you kill your husband, Bruce Miller?
No, I did not.
Nah, she did not. She had somebody to do it for her.
Did you help anybody kill your husband?
No, I did not.
Use a lie.
Did you love your husband?
Yes,
No.
I did.
Cherie continued to maintain the instant messages were a forgery. She claimed Jerry was the spurned lover and did this in an attempt to frame her.
Right. Even though you sit up here and got videos, notes of what you said, text messages of what you said, hella amount of accounts, different accounts, hella a lot of many body counts. Wet panties, and you gonna tell me, you know what, you just don't want to take accountability. Forget you.
You're saying this entire instant message is fake?
Yes, I am.
So
Yeah, the video's fake. Okay.
they talk about the discs and the pictures on your back and legs and whatnot, the bruises, and you never had that conversation.
No, I did not.
But the forensic
Why not?
computer analysis proved otherwise.
Look at this bitch. Look at her profile. She like a demon. Hey, you know what she looking like right now with her tongue stick out? She like the mother goddess Kali. Check that out. And you notice these bras, these modern bras, they like to take pictures with their tongue out. Or doing duck lips. Harlots, man. Harlots. Harlots. Thotties. Prostitutes. Look, man, this shit always existed. But in this time, it's getting worse and worse. Times period getting worse and worse. Okay? But anyway. That's why you brothers gotta turn back to the Most High and stop worrying about women.
The possible motive for the murder.
And yeah, shout out to Chronicles of Judah for this one, man. Woman is just a child with titties.
Money from Bruce's life insurance policies and the sale of his junkyard business.
I told my wife that I think Cherie's grinning from ear to ear, thinking the money she's gonna get from this right here. That was my thought. The Maggie guy.
Oh yeah, she grinning from ear to ear, all right. With them demons.
Because she was that kind of person, just a money-hungry person.
Right here.
Exactly. Money is the root of all evil. I did a video on that, but YouTube took it down. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube took this one down.
For the homicide, she redid the house. She spent a lot of money. Even Bruce's mother bought her a car with some of the money that was left to her.
Prosecutors do not believe John Hutchinson had anything to do with Bruce Miller's murder. In December of 2000, Cherie Miller was found guilty of second-degree murder and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. She was
Well, that's good for her.
sentenced to life
That's what she needs.
without the possibility of parole.
And she don't need it.
For investigators,
Let her roll.
the verdict was a triumph of high-tech detective work and old-fashioned gumshoe investigation.
Yeah, whatever. But there you have it, man. Hey, I'm end it here. Look, man, I'm sit up here and murder no another man for a bride. Alright, it's plenty of these motherfuckers out here in all over the world. Get your life together as a young man. As a man, period. I'm sorry. Cause impressing a chick, having a chick to catch your attention, I'm sorry, you catching a chick's attention. If you out here and you catch a chick's eye, look, it ain't hard. Worry about yourself. Somebody killing another man that over a woman that ain't even yours because she said so. I already know he matriarchal. I already know he matriarchal minded. Look, you can go SYSBM for things like this. Hashtag SYSBM, motherfucker. But anyway, and you can do that to explore your options. To get healthier, better women, better food, better spirituality, all the other good stuff. But I'll leave it at that. Peace.